Shalom Akim, my name's Call Y'all. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to our elders and apostles who rule GMS, Great Millstone Wow. And shalom to all you brothers pushing this truth with sincerity throughout the whole earth. May you brothers endure till the end. I just happened to, through the Spirit, get a little hint of something to do a little research on. And I looked up today, what was the percentage of people on, we'll say, food stamps. Okay? This is what was printed out and published by the USDA. It was taken from 2013 and published till 2015. It says that 40% of the people on food stamps, or a SNAP is what it's called, was 40%, 40.2 was Caucasian, 25.7 were so-called Negroes, or they got them labeled as black, 10.3 for the Hispanics is the name they got here, and then the rest was under the others, which I'm sure the Gadites were in. But the point is that they say a lot of Negroes, so-called Negroes and Latinos are welfare recipients, but right there, your own government shows that the Caucasian, so-called Caucasian, the so-called white man, the biblical Edomites, are the ones that are sucking on the tit of the government. All right. I pulled up another chart here. This was done in 19. Let me see where this came from. Okay. Let me see. It is called. It says this was written by Robert A. Moffett and Peter T. Gottschalk. The chart is from that's who published it. U.S. Department of Commerce, and in they said through 1985 to 1995, the whites were only at 10% of receiving welfare. But now in the 2000s, they are close to 50%, 40%. I mean, 40.2. So that's that's getting almost to half of all the budget. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else. There's another one I wanted to pull up. But like I said, so they're getting majority of the snaps. I had another record, but the scripture, I showed you that other one where it said that they were receiving 10. Let me see if I can find the one where they were receiving more, because pretty much the government says that the Caucasian race receives the majority of the benefits from public programs. Okay. Well, that goes to support this biblical prophecy of Esau. It says Malachi 1. We'll go verse 3. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, meaning poor. But we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts. Okay? So they're saying that they're poor. They're out there trying to get the benefits of public programs, declaring that they're impoverished. But now, if you pull up who's getting the most bank loans, let me pull that up for us. all through here. You can just Google it yourself. This is 2015. I even got another one that's even earlier, which is September 2016. But I'm going to go 2015, then I'll go 2016. This one is from the Boston Globe, 2015, December 22nd, 2015. By Jay Fitzgerald, the Globe correspondent. Okay? It says, Black Latino mortgage rejections rates still high. Okay? It says, in Boston, black borrowers received 49% of total loans in Mattapan and 25% more in Hyde Park and Roxbury. But mortgage loans to blacks were non-existent in Alston, Beacon Hill, downtown, the Fenway, Mission Hill, the North End, the South Boston waterfront, said the report. Okay? Says, instead, mortgage loans to black applicants were highly concentrated in just 5 cities: Boston, Brockton, Randolph, Springfield, and Worcester. I believe that's how you say it. Latinos were similarly clustered in Boston, Lawrence, Lynn, Methuen, Revere, Springfield, and Worcester. Okay? So one, they're denying them more. This was 2015. I'll get you 2016. But then they're isolating them into certain locations. Right here, June 2nd, 2016. This is from the Fortune. And it says, it is hard to get a mortgage today, particularly if you are black or Hispanic. This is according to an analysis by the Wall Street Journal, which looked at more than 38 million mortgage loan applications filed between 2007 and 2014. Finding... Salakia, brothers. I had some family come over. Salakia. So, I'm going to read this one more time. This is from the Fortune. It was published June 2nd, 2016 by Chris Matthews. And it says, it's hard to get a mortgage today, particularly if you are black or Hispanic. According to an analysis by the Wall Street Journal, which looked at more than 38 million mortgage loan applicants filed between 2007 and 2014, finding that during that time, the percentage of overall mortgages issued to African Americans fell to 5% from 8%, while the overall percentage of mortgages issued to Hispanics fell to 9% from 11%. During the same period, the share of loans going to whites increased by 5% points, while Asians also saw their share of mortgage increase. That's evidence. That's also with Psalms 83. But who our enemies are, and Chinese or the Asians would be according to Moab and Lot. I mean, their father's Lot, but Moab and Ammon. But I'm trying to get at Esau right now, showing that they are 40% of the food stamps. They have a high percentage in all public programming, but they also are receiving the most mortgage loans. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, they cannot go apply for mortgage loans as easily and be qualified for them as easily as a Caucasian, so-called Caucasian, which is biblically an Edomite. And also that's part of a prophecy in Malachi to show who these Edomites are. Once again, this is Malachi 1 verse 3. And I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished. I just showed you they got the highest claims in on public programs. But we shall return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts. Who's taking over all the ghettos and turning them into hipster societies? The so-called Caucasian, and I just showed you that they're getting more bank loans than even Negroes, Latinos, so-called. But then also, they're controlling where a so-called Negro or Latino could even live, including a Native American. They shall build, but I will throw down. Meaning the Lord is going to fuck them up. They think they're able to play with the children of Israel and have no discipline on that. That's why the Lord hates you, Esau, because you ain't nothing but a thief. You rape, rob, and kill. That's all you do. They shall build, and I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh hath indignation forever. And your eyes shall see, and ye shall say, Yahweh will be magnified from the border of Israel. That's because you Caucasians ain't got no hope. You ain't got no salvation. You're going to get fucked up. You're going to be put in 1,000 years of slavery, brutal slavery. And then you're going to be exterminated. Because you're like a wild beast. You need to be put in shackles and in a zoo. You ruin and destroy everything. You have destroyed people. You have destroyed families. You have destroyed the air. You have destroyed the food. You have destroyed everything. And so, to have peace on earth, you need to be destroyed. And that's in the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You are, the so-called Caucasian is the biblical Edomite, which the Most High hates, and he will hate forever. May this be edifying to you, brothers. Death to Esau, and Shalom, brothers, endure.